is just amazing to me how fast time moves sometimes. Like, I was sitting here yesterday and I was like, oh, what's today? Today's like the 27th. No, yesterday was the 30th and today is the 1st. So it is May already and I am 18 days away from being 26 years old, which is kind of crazy to me. Feels like yesterday I was 21, like seriously, holy crap. But anyway, since it is the end of April, beginning of May, we are doing my April hits and misses. So, if you would like to see what my hits and misses were for the month of April, then please keep on watching. My first favorite for the month of April is the fact that it is spring and summer, so I can wear lipsticks that look like this. And this is my second favorite, and it is MAC's Viva Glam lipstick in the shade Nikki 2, and this is like my favorite MAC lipstick of all time. It sucks that it was limited edition, but I'm really happy that I got my hands on it. I also have the lip gloss as well, but the lipstick is my favorite. It's just buttery and moisturizing and super pigmented. It doesn't dry my lips out, and it's one of my favorite shades to wear for the spring and the summer. It's fabulous. If you can find this and get your hands on it for a reasonable price, I would say. Next are two lipsticks from Too Faced, and they are both from the Melted Liquid Lipstick line, and this one is Melted Sugar, and this one is Melted Fig. I have been wearing Melted Fig non-stop, ladies and gentlemen. I had it on earlier because I had to go to the DMV and get my license renewed, and I didn't want this craziness going on, so I just wore this, and that is it there. It is just this beautiful muted purple color that's like my lips, but better, just with a hint of purple. It's beautiful. I love it. I used it in my Too Faced One Brand tutorial, which you should go check out. And then the other one is Melted Sugar, and that is what it looks like there. It's very nude. It's almost too light for me, I believe, but it works, and I really like it, and it's just, they're both beautiful, super comfortable to wear, and I need more of those in my life. Next, I have two foundations that I have just been loving and wearing constantly for the month of April, and the first one is the Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Foundation, and the other one is the IT Cosmetics Celebration Foundation in Illumination. Ridiculous names on both of these, but I like them both. This one I really love because it wears so long and it just does not budge at all. Like, I don't need to touch up. I don't feel like I look gross by the end of the day. This stuff just does not move. I did film a review and demo for this yesterday. That will be up sometime soon. So be on the lookout for that. And then this is the IT Cosmetics one. And this is the illuminated one. So it's going to give you that really nice luminous glow. It's what I have on today, actually. And it's in the shade Light, which I feel is a little bit dark for me, but since it's spring, summertime, and I am getting a little bit of a tan, and I just have to blend it down my neck a little bit, and it's completely fine. But I really like this because it really does just give a nice illuminated glow to the face. It's got more coverage in it than the Too Faced one. So the Too Faced one is probably more of medium coverage, where the IT Cosmetics one is going to be more full coverage. But I like them both, but I'm thinking I like the IT Cosmetics one more, and they are around the same price point. I'm going to be filming a review demo of that as well once I use it a few more times. Next, I have another powder, which is the e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder. I finally found this at my Target the other day. And if you've ever used their HD powder or the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder, it's kind of like those. It's just a white powder. It's got a little bit of glitter in it, but honestly, the glitter kind of flecks off the face after you have applied this. And I have it on today, and it really is similar to the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. It just sets everything, makes it look nice and awake and brightened under there without adding any more pigmentation or coloring or really any product over top. As you can see, I have changed my lip color, and that is because I want to talk about another one of my favorite lipsticks that I love getting out and just wearing all spring and summer, and that is this YSL Voluptuous Candy lipstick in number 4. It looks like this crazy, insane, hot pink in the tube, but in reality, it's this very sheer, very pretty, just like flush of pink for the lips, and I love this. These are so comfortable, very hydrating, really expensive, but in my opinion, they're worth it because they are so comfortable. Next, I have a blush here from Benefit, and this is Bella Bamba. This is one of my all-time favorite blushes for the spring and summertime. It is just this really pretty pinky coral shade that just has this really great natural looking glow on the skin, and it's just beautiful. I have it on today, really just kind of all over my cheeks. And it just looks like the sun has hit you in the right places, and you've got this nice red flush from being out in the sun, like you're healthy and just tanned and beautiful. This is another one of those blushes that I think goes really amazing with bronzy kinds of skin tones, or if you just have a little bit of a tan, that would look beautiful. The bronzers I've been using 2. And the first one is this MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Give Me Sun. For me, this is very easy to go Oompa Loompa with because it is so warm toned. This is it right here. Like I said, very warm, very orangey. So I have been applying this with my Real Techniques Duo Fiber Face Brush, which is a stippling brush. It's really great because it's very loosely packed. It doesn't pick up a ton of product, and it really just blends this into the skin. The other one I have been using is this Too Faced Soulmates Blushing Bronzer in Ross and Rachel. And I've been using this blush as well, but not as much as the bronzer. This is also a very warm toned bronzer, but I think it's not quite as pigmented, so it works better on my fair skin. It is a little bit cooler tone than this one. In person, you can see that a lot better. It is still very orange, and this one has more of a satin finish to where this is matte. But this looks beautiful on the skin. This really makes my skin just look glowy and radiant. I know I've talked about this before, but that was in January when it was still evil winter time. So both of these are beautiful. They're around the same price. I think this might be a little bit more inexpensive, but they're both beautiful, so either one. So my last favorite for the month of April is this Warm Neutrals palette from MAC, and in here you get 15 full-size MAC eyeshadows. There's nothing strange, there's nothing gimmicky going on, they're just regular MAC everyday permanent collection eyeshadows. So again, it's nothing super spectacular because none of these are limited edition or anything like that, but this price point is amazing. You are going to pay $85 for 15 eyeshadows. If you're going to buy a single MAC eyeshadow, you're going to pay $15 for that little pot and the eyeshadow. Do the math really quick and then just tell me how much you're going to pay for 15 eyeshadows in individual pots. Did you get $225? Yes, you did! Because that is how much it costs to buy individual shadows. This is amazing. So anyway, now that I'm done saying how amazing this is, I'm just kind of blown away by how inexpensive this is. For what it is. Like I said, there's nothing gimmicky. These shadows aren't crap or anything. They're the same exact quality as regular MAC eyeshadows. But really quickly, let me tell you what shades are in here. So this top row is going to be Hey, Warm Breeze, Ginger Snap, Dark Brew, and Dance in the Dark. Then down here you have Brulee, Vanilla Extract, Honey Lust, Amber Lights, and Saddle. Then you've got Lemon Tart, Creative Copper, Butter Fudge, Divine Decadence, and Unwind. And these are all very pretty, and it's very convenient to have all of my MAC warm eyeshadows just together. It's amazing. Next, for Off Beauty, I have a candle. Looky there. And it is from Bath & Body Works, and this is the Island Tiare flower. I don't know how to say it. T-I-A-R-E. But this smells delicious. And it's supposed to be the smell of that flower, sand and a hint of island spice. I just smell that flower. I love the way that flower smells. This is so amazing. It's such a great smell. I've been burning it non-stop, and this is what the little like overlay looks like. So this came like this on top of this candle, and I just thought it was so cute, and I had to have it, and yes, please. Then my last favorite for the month of April is the new fragrance from Stella McCartney. This one is called Stella. I explained this in a haul video that I haven't uploaded yet, but it just smells very springy, very fresh, very youthful, and it's not something I would have purchased for myself if they hadn't been like pushing it at Sephora. It's such a beautiful scent. I've been wearing it every day since I got it. My boyfriend loves the way it smells too, which I was very kind of happy because I was like, I don't really care if you don't like the way it smells. I do. Now moving on to the things that I didn't like so much for the month of April, and I have two of them. The first one is these Wet n Wild Under the Sheets Makeup Remover Towelettes. The only thing that's really wrong with these is that they don't take off my makeup. And that's what they're supposed to do, right? I mean, they do take it off, but you have to use like 4 of them. There's not enough liquid or product on here to get my makeup off my face with just one towelette, like my favorite Yes to Grapefruit ones. Those are nice and damp, and they really just get everything off my face. This is how big they are, so they're not like jipping you on the size of the towelette. It's a very big towelette, but it's just not, there's not enough product on there to actually remove my makeup. So I am just going to keep these here on my desk to remove swatches because they're great for that. That's what I've been doing with this one the entire time I've been sitting here. But just for removing a full face of makeup, they're not great. If you wear a lot less makeup than I do, they'll probably do you awesome. But for me, I'm just not feeling it. The other thing that I didn't really get along with too much was this e.l.f. Daily Brush Cleaner. I was going somewhere where I needed to have brush cleaner on hand. I normally don't need to have brush cleaner. I normally am just doing one person at a time, and I don't need to clean brushes in between. But I was like, okay, well, I might as well get this and just use this because it's only $3. You know. The brushes get clean, they dry really fast, but there is such a strong alcohol smell. Like my brushes smelled like alcohol for days. I put them back in my bag, didn't wear makeup for the next 3 days, pulled them out to wash them, and they still smelled very strongly of alcohol. And for me, that is just not a pleasant scent. So I guess I will use this up, maybe, but to be honest, it's just too strong alcohol smell for me. So that does it for my hits and misses for the month of April. Leave me a comment letting me know what some of your hits and misses were for the month. I really like hearing from you guys. And I guess I will see you in my next video. Bye.